Hey, Flavortown fans, there's nothing like sinking your teeth into a rack of perfectly smoked ribs. We're talking fall off the bone tender, bursting with smoky flavor and slathered in a finger-licking BBQ sauce. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Today, we're gonna turn you into a certified rib master. We'll break down the entire process, from prepping your meat to smoking it low and slow. Get ready for a wild ride in Flavortown. Before we fire up the smoker, let's make sure we have everything we need to become BBQ legends. Let's gather our weapons of flavor. Here's what you'll need to create mouth-watering ribs that will have everyone coming back for more. Smoker. You got options, folks. Pick your poison, charcoal, propane, pellet, they all work. Each type brings its own unique flavor and cooking style. Ribs, baby backs are tender, spare ribs are meatier. Your call. Choose based on your preference or mix it up for variety. Dry rub. Let's get those ribs barking. Use your favorite or whip up a custom blend. The right rub can make all the difference. BBQ sauce. Sweet, spicy, tangy, go wild. Experiment with different sauces to find your signature flavor. Apple juice. This secret weapon keeps things juicy. A little spritz now and then ensures your ribs stay moist and flavorful. Meat thermometer. No guessing here. We want those ribs perfect. Keep an eye on the temperature to achieve that ideal tenderness. All right, time to get our hands dirty. Prepping your ribs properly is the first step to achieving that smoking glory we're all after. First, remove the membrane from the back of the ribs. This step is crucial because it allows the flavors to penetrate the meat more effectively. It's like a thin piece of plastic that can block the smoke and seasoning from getting in. Just slide a knife under it, grab it with a paper towel, and peel it off. It might take a bit of effort, but it's worth it. This helps the smoke penetrate better, and trust me, it makes a difference. The smoke will infuse the meat, giving it that rich, smoky flavor we crave. Next, generously coat those ribs with your dry rub. Don't be shy. The more rub, the more flavor. Work it into every nook and cranny. Make sure every inch of the meat is covered. Let those ribs marinate in the flavor for at least an hour, or even better, overnight in the fridge. This allows the spices to really soak in, making the meat even more delicious. Section 4, low and slow, the smoke show begins. This is where the magic happens, folks. Now fire up your smoker and aim for a steady temperature of 225 degrees Fahrenheit, or 107 degrees Celsius. Consistency is key here, so make sure to monitor it closely. We're talking low and slow, folks. This method ensures that the meat absorbs all those delicious smoky flavors. Place your ribs on the smoker, meat side up. This positioning is crucial for even cooking. This lets the fat render down and keeps them juicy. The fat melting into the meat adds an extra layer of flavor. Add some chunks of soaked wood for that irresistible smoky flavor. Applewood, hickory, or mesquite. Experiment and find your favorite. Each type of wood imparts a unique taste, so don't be afraid to mix and match. Here's the game plan. Smoke for 3 hours, maintaining that steady temperature. Then spritz those ribs with apple juice every hour to keep them moist. This not only adds moisture, but also a hint of sweetness. After 3 hours, wrap those bad boys in aluminum foil with a little more apple juice. This step is essential for locking in the flavors. This steams the ribs and makes them super tender. The result? Fall off the bone goodness that will have everyone coming back for seconds. Section 5. Bendy bones and tender bites, the test for BBQ bliss. After 2 hours in the foil, unwrap those beauties and crank up the smoker to 250 degrees Fahrenheit or 121 degrees Celsius. Brush on your favorite BBQ sauce and let them caramelize for another 30 minutes. Now, for the moment of truth, the bend test. Carefully pick up a rack of ribs with tongs. If the bones bend easily and the meat cracks, you're in Flavortown. Section 6, ribs, the king of the BBQ plate. There you have it, perfectly smoked ribs, ready to steal the show at your next BBQ. Serve them up with classic sides like coleslaw, potato salad, and baked beans, and don't forget extra napkins, because these ribs are going to be messy in the best way possible. Remember, practice makes perfect. So fire up that smoker, get your hands dirty, and don't be afraid to experiment. Happy smoking, everyone.